This is day 15 of our daily energy breakdown. Each day in the month of July, we are discussing the nuances that comes with that day's day energy. So in numerology, there are two main energies that we look at. The first is the life path. The second is the day energy. This playlist focuses on day energy. And so the life path is the types of activities or themes you are likely to encounter, whereas day energy describes how you go about completing those activities. So the life path sets the stage. The day energy is how you actually move and go about completing your activities throughout the day. And so my name is Tristan Garrett Mueller. I run Real Occult, a numerology and astrology business that uses a multi-layered numerology and astrology system to help entrepreneurial parents eliminate stress, overwhelm, self-doubt, confusion, anxiety, and replace those emotions and sensations with spiritual clarity and divine levels of confidence for themselves and their family. And so today we're breaking down the nuances of 15-day energy. And so 7 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 brings us to 22. 2 plus 2 takes us to 4. So we have the 4 base energy with the flavoring or the nuances of the 22. And so 22 is the master version of the 4 energy. So the life path, the types of activities or themes that we can expect to encounter on this day: hard work, discipline, structure, building through doing, very intuitive driven. You have the divine femininity intuition from the 2, and that's magnified with the 2, bringing us to that master version of the builder. And so hard work, discipline, structure, creating routine, these are all the activities or themes we can expect to encounter today. Today was also a Tuesday, a Mars ruled day, action, drive, going forward and getting it done, doing work. And so it also 22 energy, beautiful for working out, physical activity. Mars, a very physical activity driven energy. 1 energy, masculine, creation. 5 energy, entertainment, change, adaptability. An unbelievable day to work out. So if you have only 2 days to work out this week, this would absolutely be one of those days to get it done, especially depending on where in your chart you have Mars, the planet Mars, where it's so what house in your chart that sits in. And so it can give you insight into the nuances of how you go about utilizing the Tuesday energy, the Mars ruled Tuesday, also where Aries sits and where Scorpio sits. And so you tap into and maximize your access to this life path energy by utilizing the day energy in how you do things throughout the day. So you do things throughout the day utilizing the 15 energy so that you can maximize your access to the life path. And so every single month, you have multiple nuances of the same energy. And this is how you can begin to compound your energy towards the goals that you want. So you have the 6, you have the 15, and you have the 24, all with the base 6 day energy, giving us different nuances to this energy. And they're all going to be on different days of the week so that you have different nuances to this energy. But you have 3 up with the 6 energy, you have 3 opportunities every month to utilize that energy. With the lower numbers, with the one, the two, the three, depending on the month, the four energy, day energy, you have four opportunities every month. Well, besides February, but four opportunities in general every month to utilize that energy to compound you forward towards your goals and desires. So, what is 15 energy? One and five brings us to six. So, we have the base six energy, family, service, community, and we have the nuances, the flavorings on this six being the one and the five. So, earlier this month, we have covered one energy, we have covered five energy, and we have also covered six energy itself. So if you're interested in learning more about each one of these nuances, you can go back and watch one of those previous videos, and that'll give you more insight into that energy itself. So the one energy is creation, new beginnings, determination, individuality. And if you think of building a house. One energy creates the structure. Two energy will then come along and turn that house into a home, make it comforting, make it inviting, make it comfortable to live in. Turns the house into a home. Five energy, change, adaptability, versatility. It is also a very social energy and it grabs a hold of attention. It's an entertainment energy and it grabs a hold of attention. So you have new beginnings, change and adaptability, all flavoring the base family focused, selfless service, focused on duty energy. And so six is a feminine energy. It's a very feminine energy. And so you have two masculine flavorings coming together to flavor this very feminine energy. So it can be kind of tricky to balance this variation of this flavoring of the base six energy. And so six energy itself can bring us barriers, hardships, challenges that require selfless service. They require you to have a duty mindset of I'm going to do this and sacrifice myself in order to make it happen. One energy creation, five energy self-expression, entertainment, grabbing a hold of attention. This is an extremely artistic and sensual energy. It's one of the most out of all of the numbers because you have this boldness, individuality from the one with the versatile socialite, loving to bathe in the attention that the five brings you, all with the feminine, community-driven, family inviting energy that the base six energy brings us. And so, family, selfless service, like I said, artistic and sensual. When this energy is out of balance, it can be very tricky to stay kind of grounded. You have to stay grounded. One energy is new beginnings, five energies change and adaptability. So hardship, very easy to just, this isn't working, let me change. Oh, this isn't working either, let me change. This isn't working either, let me change. It requires some of that six energy to be pulled out of you to say, okay, I may have to do something selfless here, stop thinking about myself for a moment and work through this hardship or work through this challenge with someone else in mind. Work through this for other people at the end of the day. And so this is an extremely creative energy. Like I said, it's one of the most artistic and sensual energies there is. And because it's so balance between the masculine imperative to create and be individual and be bold and go out there and take risks and have adventure with the selfless service and improvement focused, warm, inviting energy that the feminine six brings us. So you tap into and maximize your access to this double divine feminine, the 22, 2, feminine, feminine, with the ruthlessly grounded in reality base 4 energy, combining with the inverse 1 and 5, new beginnings, creation, change, and adaptability with the feminine balance of the base 6 energy. And so this is a give and take kind of day. And the 15-day energy itself is a wonderful energy to use to express yourself artistically, to utilize some mystery in your expression, and to, well, on today's particular day, set up a new routine for your family, new routine around community, bringing people together in a creative way, even if that requires you to do some selfless acts of service when it comes to barriers, hardships, and challenges that can be presented in this occasionally tricky to balance and tricky to stay grounded 15 flavoring of the base 6 energy. If you have made it this far, I genuinely appreciate you for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. If you have any thoughts, opinions, send them to me in the comments. I am happy to help you however I can. The universe absolutely wants you to win. I want you to win. And I will talk to you tomorrow when we cover 16-day energy.